like whenever we go on trips, and I've always been like this, but I'm starting to get back into like, this is the way that I do it. So yeah, it was a weekend full of movies and
Like
shows and
fun movies.
food
Yes.
and that's not even all. I mean, we just I feel like we had like we filled up the weekend with the activities,
Yeah.
and so we were when we weren't eating, we were watching shows and or movies or sitting around talking, and that's where it really gets good, because with our kids being adult kids, we're having adult conversations, and it just reminds me of what we you know these are the rewards. These are the rewards whenever you're a parent and you raise good kids. Your kids grow up to be good kids. You end up having normal conversations with them and about their lives, about their plans, to build a family of their own, their career, moving up and in their careers and all our kids there, they're getting promotions. They're in positions to further themselves, and they're settling down. They're buying houses. They're starting having babies. And so we're having conversations, with our kids like that, and even with at the end, it's like it's starting to become a tradition. I guess it is like whenever we leave on Monday morning, and our son has to go to work early, we'll sit down for a few minutes at Starbucks.
Hmm.
We'll have some coffee, and then and just talk. And so we're talking about how his mind shifted, to where it's like, at first it was more about how to climb the corporate ladder, and then now it's kind of like settling into the position that he's in, and just kind of like just just going in and doing your job and not feeling the pressure of needing to climb the ladder. And I said, I think that life is kind of like that. It's like, we go through seasons of to where it's like a comfort zone. We go through a comfort zone where it's cool, but then you kind of get yourself out of it, and you're like, you know what, I can do more, I can do better, and so you go for it. I know that I've gone through phases like that, to where it's like sometimes it's good to just have a weekend off, and definitely now that we've taken 2 weekends out of a month, to where we don't schedule any work, and we go spend it with our kids. That's something that I don't ever want to change.